This plant is Coprosma Rainbow Surprise, and it's a really cool little foliage colored plant. Matter of fact, while I'm in tight, see that white leaf there? Now these get, you'll see some pink tinge in there, and I'll include photos which you may have already seen, but in the winter when it gets cold, at least where we are down in the high 20s, it turns that intense pink color that you saw in the photograph. And you see the contrast of it there with some deep greens. This is what I love about this plant. Doesn't have a flower that I've ever seen on it, and if they are on there, they're very small and inconspicuous. It's really all about the foliage. And so size-wise, these are supposed to get around 4 feet tall. I don't let mine get that tall because of where I've got them. I'm keeping them about 18 inches tall. These are a 4-year-old plant, and I may have pruned these twice in 4 years. They don't grow very fast, so they're very easy to control. And you'll also see in one of the other photos where it's a little more low and more natural shape to it, which is easy to achieve as well. Size-wise, spacing, there's 3 plants you're looking at. These were spaced about 18 to 24 inches on center. So I think that's a good spacing to get them to infill within about 1.5 to 2 years. You could certainly spread them out to 3 feet. It just takes a little longer for them to fill in. In terms of design, I just like the contrast. The year-round interest of these colored foliages in this particular family of Coprosmas is just great. There's Tequila Sunrise and County Park Red and Evening Glow and Caro's Red. There's all these really great colors out there. So this family is really worth checking out if you're a designer and you like interesting foliage colors. So as a design element, year-round interest, that's the primary reason. And secondly, this gives you 2 different shows. You've got what you're looking at here most of the year, and then in the winter when it gets cold, they stay this intense pink color that you saw in the photograph for 3 to 4 months until it warms back up. So kind of a chameleon-like plant, gives you a lot of variety. And again, see how much it contrasts with this green right here. And that's what I like, is just like to play it off of other plants. So you can have some fun with that just depending on what other things you want to combine it with. And I wouldn't call it drought resistant. I'd say that it's more of average garden water. And then also deer resistance. I have tried this where there are deer and they ate it. So I would say not a deer resistant plant. At least my experience is that. And that is Coprosma Rainbow Surprise.